Hello, Leo. Welcome to Max's Tarot. This is a weekly love reading for you. It's from 12th to the 18th, 20. I've uploaded a monthly for you, another weekly, and well, hopefully you are staying on top of the readings that you need for your particular situation. Remember, it's a general reading, it's not a personal reading, so take the messages that resonate. Those messages that don't resonate, do not force them, okay? Do not force them. Let it just be natural, okay? Now, if nothing resonates, perhaps next time something will. So I invite you to subscribe. And also, please hit the like button. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Knight of Cups in reverse jumped off. Maybe you have been dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Perhaps the situation was too much for you and you decided to pull back and no longer offer your cup, or somebody did this to you um, earlier this month or recently. Okay, let's see what's going on for Leo viewers. Thank you, universe. If you want a personal reading, visit maxestarot.com. The Hermit, the Ten of Swords, the Empress, the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. All right. Let's see what the person that you have in mind is feeling during the time period of the 12th to the 18th. Ooh, the Knight of Swords. Okay. Two of Swords and the Five of Wands. All right, Leo, you'll be dealing with Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I see Virgo. I see Taurus. Could be even Capricorn. All right. Now, it doesn't have to be any of those signs, but those are the ones that I see represented on the table most predominantly. Okay. So there is some conflict here, Leo, that you're having with somebody. There's a situation that really worries you. Uh, Something that is not helping you sleep well at night, or something that is on your mind and becomes kind of worrisome, or a little bit of a pain in the butt sometimes. That card has come out for me in other kinds of readings, and it can signify somebody just being difficult and you're having to be like, oh, and then you put your hand on your face and you're like, oh, God, this person. Okay. So that be some of it, especially with this 501. Something is not pleasant here. And with the Knight of Swords energy for the other person, it feels like they may be acting a little reckless or saying things that are out of place, things that are not necessarily the warmest, the softest, the most loving. All right. Um, I mean, when I'm seeing this, I just can't help but think that either you're fighting with them or they are fighting with you, or the two of you may not even be, in good terms. Okay. Um, this person, this person was thinking of you in the past, maybe never forgot you. Could be dealing with an ex. All right, because we have the Ten of Swords. So this is somebody that ended in the past. You ended it. You ended up being very, very hurt by this individual and their actions, and you moved away from the situation. Apparently it's something that you still wrestle with and think about, where this other individual has a hermit energy, where they were like, okay, well, Leo is gone, that was that, now I'm just going to have to move forward with life. Okay. I don't see them necessarily owning up to anything that they did, to be honest with you. Okay. I see them thinking that, oh well, I'm alone and I'm wiser and I've learned and I am going to go to the next chapter of life. Now, it could be that they weren't in the wrong and you were, Leo. Okay. So I don't want to excuse your behavior just because it's a Leo reading. Okay. But something was done here and the two people, just went separate ways. One seems to be really, really hurt about it, while the other is taking more of a, oh, well approach. Okay. Not that it didn't hurt them, but they didn't necessarily mm, try to work on this or insist or anything like that. That's how it seems to me, but it could have gone a little bit differently in each of your situations, how this relationship came to end in the past. Now, for the 12th to the 18th, the Empress energy, this person wants to take action. This person is coming towards you. And with the Ace of Wands, there is chemistry here between the two of you. Okay? Sometimes these sort of situations, these conflictive, fighting sort of situations can turn people on. All right. Hey, different folks, different strokes. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so it could be that it's when the two people are kind of fighting with each other that, it's an opportunity for them to uh, kiss and make up, um, or kiss and go to bed. I don't know. Okay. I think you know what I'm trying to say. It could also be that to a certain degree, yes, there are differences. The two of you not be clicking very well. Yet this person to you is beautiful. They are grounded. This person could be a mother, very fertile, very nurturing, very giving, and they do have their other side, of course, right? Where maybe, yeah, on their good side, they are really awesome. They're the Empress, but the other side is the Knight of Swords energy. So it could change very quickly from the best sort of situation to the worst situation. Regardless, Ace of Wands, this is a new opportunity for passion, for making things happen. All right, the flame is burning. Apparently, they're not necessarily denying themselves, but at the same time, it's a difficult situation. Now, for some reason, this person is waiting uh, for you to do something, or they're waiting for somebody else, but I doubt it. You have a Three of Pentacles, so it could be that, Leo, you are in another relationship and this person is waiting for you, and maybe that's why they're a little pissy, a little angry, right? And maybe this is the difficult situation because there are other people involved. Okay, so this person, maybe hoping that you make a decision, all right, about them. That's for some of you. But for others, I really do feel that you maybe, no matter how much you be feeling for them, the passion, the chemistry, uh, you know, the difficulties that exist in this situation, in this relationship, uh, forces you perhaps to take a step back and say, "Hey, let's take this slow. Let's wait a little before we decide if we can move forward and build something together um, for the future." Okay, so during the period of the 12th to the 18th, there is this situation of needing to think, needing to analyze your feelings, your emotions. Now, the person that you were dealing with, like I said before, could have been a Virgo. No matter what, because they're having the energy of the Hermit and the energy of the Empress, this individual is also on the path, you know? And it could be that, I'm surprised I didn't pull the Lover's card, because if this is a soulmate relationship, it will make a lot of sense that there will be all these difficulties where the two of you can't seem to iron things out, or always, not always, but often be on the same page. Because I just sense an energy of when you're in a good mood, they're in a bad mood. When they're in a bad mood, you're in a good mood. And, it stresses you out, and it puts strain in the relationship, and it pisses them off too. So, goodness gracious, Leo. Visit the like button if you haven't done so yet. If you subscribe, hit the like, not the like button, if you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be alerted by YouTube when I upload new videos. Okay, let's see what else is going on here between you and this other person. Definitely, somebody is here, all right, showing up, very beautiful, very attractive. Hold on one second, you guys. Apologize. Let me turn this off. Okay. Interested, willing to take action with you, and apparently, you're kind of interested. Now, this could be a new person, or it could be this person returning. Okay, for some of you, it's different because I have seen new love coming in for Leo. I think I've seen that in the past two readings. So, I wouldn't be surprised if at this moment or later in your early when you're juggling two people. Okay. And maybe that's why you're making somebody else wait, or they're needing to wait for you to see who you're going to choose. Okay, very interesting, Leo. Leo is going from not necessarily having anybody in their life to suddenly dealing with one person who is really into them, or even two. So, Leo, wow. I hope that you did enough personal growth to, know what to do in this sort of sticky situation. All right, let's see what's going on for Leos. Let's see what's going on with this Hermit energy. Five of Swords, yeah. So this person and you had beef. We have a Five of Swords, we have a Five of Wands. It's been a very contentious relationship, I feel. But this person, despite the fact that yes, they can have this Knight of Swords energy, you know, they once again they have a Hermit energy and an Empress energy, so they sometimes can learn to mm, remain grounded because the Hermit and the Empress are Earth energy. Okay, so this person has the ability to remain grounded, even though there be times when they just lose their shit. Okay, I'm just saying. And who doesn't? Hello. Sometimes nobody's perfect. Sometimes eventually people just, you know, can't really contain all those emotions and they just kind of blow up. Eight of Swords, right? So this was a painful situation for you. It was confusing. It was something that perhaps it was hard for you to get out of in the past. But here are the two of you again. Three of Pentacles. This person wants to build with you. Three of Pentacles and the Empress, which is also number three. This person wants to build with you. They want to have stability with you. I'm seeing you be passionate, having a flame for them. But let's see. Three of Swords. Ooh. So there's still pain here. You're still hurt. Or there's a third party situation, like I said before, where you're juggling two people or they are. Even though they want to move forward with you, they're still probably with somebody else, or they're thinking about somebody else uh, needing to be let go of. Okay, so let's see what else is going on for Leos. Off to the 18th, Seven of Pentacles. Wow, can't get more clear than two cards that have the Seven of Pentacles, and it's in the same position. So somebody here is having to wait. They're waiting for you. You also have a Three of Pentacles. So I have some repeating cards. It's almost like the two of you want the same thing. It's just that maybe the timing may not be the best. See here, why this person is angry or upset or acting in an irrational sort of way. The Empress. Wow, the Empress is twice on the table. The Three of Pentacles is twice on the table. The Seven of Pentacles is twice on the table. Man, this person is really interested in you. They want to take action. And maybe, yeah, there's all this energy that is not allowing the two of you to be in agreement. The Devil, Capricorn energy. You have a Capricorn in your life as well, or one of you has some sort of addiction or has some sort of undealt issue that becomes difficult to manage, right? So you'll be scared or afraid that this devil may play out, okay, in some sort of way. Why is this devil here? King of Pentacles. So it's earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you'll be having to deal with an earth sign and an air sign, and you're needing to decide which of the two you want to go with. And with the Eight of Cups here, somebody's walking away because they are emotionally dissatisfied by a situation. Well, we got complicated. Yeah, I think some of this might be temptation as well. So maybe it's tempting to allow this energy to come in and play out, but it does bring trouble. It does bring conflict still. So, and then there's also this energy of perhaps one of you or the two of you making the situation toxic at times, all right? It could become toxic between the two of you. So very strong soulmate energy, even though I'm not seeing certain key cards that usually point me to that. But the devil, 5 plus 1 or 1 plus 5 is 6, right? And so we go to the lovers. So it could be that it is a sort of soulmate relationship that turns pretty dark. Wow, that sounded like something that was coming crashing down, but it's the bus that's driving by. I don't know if the camera was able to capture that, but the sound came on right when I was saying the word toxic. But anyway, it just feels like this is ongoing. This is not ending. This is ongoing. If you want a personal reading so I can dig deeper into this situation and to see what mm, may be taking place between you and this person, go to my website, maxestero.com, for a personal reading. Okay, there's variations in how these situations play out for each and one of you watching. It's not, if it resonates, that's awesome. If it only resonates, really, you know, I understand. But at the same time, I really don't think it always resonates for everybody. So uh, I hope you were able to get something out of it. But once again, get a personal reading for more insight. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Leave me a comment, share this video on social media. Leo, there's more videos for you in the video section of the channel. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.